So today we're gonna show you how to do an oil change on a 2014 Toyota Venza. Some of the things that we will need is an oil drain container. We're going to need the wrench for the oil filter. We need a new oil filter, and you need the 0W20 synthetic motor oil. It can be any brand, but I prefer the mobile one. And you need a jack to jack up the car. So we want to put something behind the wheels of the car before we jack it up. So next we're going to jack up the car. Next, if your jack came with a stand, for precaution, you can put your stand underneath the car so that if for some reason it crashes down, you can use your stand to hold the car up. So we position the drain container right under the drain, right under the where the oil is going to come out, and right in front of there is the oil filter, and we're gonna take that off. So first we're gonna try and remove the filter cap. There we go. There's a bit of oil dripping. So put this aside. So next we're going to take this guy that came with our filter and to drain out the canister. So after it's done draining, we're gonna take this back off. Okay, and then we're using extension. And turn it counterclockwise. And then we're going to let it drain a bit. So now we're going to take off the drain plug. So I have here a 14 millimeter to take off this bolt. And we're going to turn it counterclockwise. Alright. You turn it enough so that it becomes loose, and then make sure you position your container right under it so that the oil would leak out. Right after you take off the plug. Oh, there it goes. So what we're going to do is try and drain it for as long as we can until all the oil comes out. So we're not a professional, and we're not, we don't really have to see other customers, so we're going to try and let this drain until all the oil comes out. So we're going to also unscrew the cap here so that it drains better. So in order to get more of the oil out, I'm going to lower the car so that the oil comes out a bit better. Okay. Alright, we'll lower it a bit. So now we're going to prep the filter. Okay, so we're going to take out the old filter, put it aside, and then the new filter that we've got here came with the rings. Now we're going to just replace the big ring. Okay, so we're going to put the new filter in like so, and then we're going to take a screwdriver and we're going to take out the ring, the old one, and then we're going to replace it with the new one. And then we're just going to use the oil that's around the filter to just lubricate it a bit. Okay. And that's it. Now it's ready to install again. Okay, so we're gonna jack up the car again before we reinstall the drain plug and the filter. Alright, so once now you see that the oil stops dripping, I'm going to put this back, put back the drain plug. Alright, and then we're going to tighten. Alright. So now that it finished draining, we're going to remove the drain container, and then now we're going to reinstall the filter. So now we're going to take our new oil filter that we've prepped and then put it back in, and then we're going to turn it clockwise. Clockwise until it's tight. Yeah. Now we're going to tighten with our wrench. So okay, these three. Alright, this side. So once it's tight, it's good. So we're not gonna over tighten because we've reached the little rubber. Okay, and then we're gonna take this off, take the wrench off. Okay, so I'll put back the O-ring. And then put back the filter cap, put back the cap. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's it. So now we're going to pour in 6.1 liters of synthetic 0W20. So we've opened the engine oil cap, and then we're just gonna pour it in. So there you have it. So after putting in the 6.1 liters into your engine oil, you should just check to see that your no oil is leaking, and you should run the engines for 5 to 10 minutes and just make sure that no oil is dripping.